with your AccuWeather forecast, I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina.
From local sports to national newsmakers, live from the Granite State, it's Mike and the Hoss on the Pulse of New Hampshire.
Good morning and welcome to the Mike and the Hoss Show, powered by the Young Shop on the Pulse of New Hampshire. Mike Danae alongside Charlie Hossack. We are Mike and the Hoss. Charlie? I got to tell you, the blood's flowing a little bit today. I'm a little nervous.
It is.
We've been doing live for 8 years or so, and we're at the mothership for the first time in quite a while.
We are. It's good to be back here at the mothership, which is awesome. Today is a special day. It is Christmas in July, which is very exciting. It's good to be able to celebrate. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, so it's good to be able to celebrate. We have lots and lots of giveaways today, but you're right. I am a little nervous. Driving over here, and kind of the butterflies in the stomach. And we got it game day. Yeah, we got in here early, which was great. Hanging out with Dog. The reason why we're specifically doing this in studio today is I have to pay my debt. So I lost the NFL picks, and I owe the two of you lunch. I am going to be taking you, Dog, back to pick. We're going to go to the Red Arrow Diner. I'm going to be paying for lunch. Dog is going to be paying for the tip.
And I'm just going to be eating.
And you are just going to enjoy everything.
I guess it's about time. I mean, since training camp started for the next season today, we probably should be doing this. But I am excited about the Christmas in July. We have 4 big giveaways today.
We do.
2 of them are going to be trivia related. 2 of them are going to be just call in.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good time to do a sports talk show anyway. The Red Sox have won 20 out of 21.
Yes.
The big news around LeBron James and all that thing. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And we're going to talk about golf.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about basketball. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Red Sox. And we're going to play a game. And this is going to be a little bit different. At the end of the show, we're going to be playing a game, and we're going to ask whoever wants to call in to join us in the game, and they're going to be picking up a big swag bag from one of our sponsors.
It's going to be awesome.
All right. Mike and the Hoss is powered by the Yum Shop, located in the heart of downtown Wolfboro. It can be found on the Pulse New Hampshire radio stations and all over the world on the Pulse New Hampshire app. You can always catch up and listen to our previous shows on the Pulse Podcast Network, Spreaker, Audible, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Yum Shop has over 100 varieties of fresh baked goods, including 6 different types of bread, and a full-service ice cream bar, and of course, their most famous item, the gingerbread cookie. Make sure to visit the Yum Shop the next time you're in Wolfboro or online at yumshop.com. And while you're there, enter the discount code of Mike and the Hoss to receive 20% off the Ginger Box. Now you can call in today, 603-228-2080. You're going to need that number, 603-228-2080. And as always, we want to thank the Heinz Group of Philadelphia and London for sponsoring our Facebook Live and YouTube Live feed. All right. Social media?
Yeah, you can find us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and as you mentioned, on Facebook and YouTube.
All right. Opening days are brought to you by the Back Bay Boathouse,
where you can enjoy delicious food and drinks right next to the lake. Don't forget to order the $5 Mike and the Hospitality Box during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m.
So we mentioned Christmas in July, and our first giveaway, this is the bunny. This is a really easy one. If you want to win a $50 gift card to the Back Bay Boathouse, all you need to do is call in and be the first caller right now. 603-228-2080. So while we're doing opening takes, we might even ask you to jump in a little bit on these takes, but call us up 603-228-2080 for a $50 gift card to the Back Bay Boathouse. Obviously, the big news yesterday was LeBron James going to the Philadelphia 76ers. And I'd say it kind of rocked the NBA world. And it has a Celtics connection.
It does.
Because of the big trade just a little while ago where Jaylen Brown went to the Sixers. Dog looks like he has a call already. I expected that one coming pretty
awesome.
Good. Anyway, so before we get to the calls, I like the impact of the Celtics on this. I really do. I like the impact of the Celtics, and not because I'm a Celtics fan. And I can't see the name on the board here, so I'm looking for. I don't even know if he's put it up yet.
He has.
He has. Did you see it?
I guess. Yep. So we have on the line right now. We have Wendell from Exeter. Wendell, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm a
Wendell.
listener every week.
Wendell, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
We can't hear Wendell, dog.
We can't hear Wendell.
Hello?
All right, he's dog's working
We
it out.
can't actually hear Dog either, so they're going to figure it out. We're going to hopefully hear from Wendell and Dog shortly.
You can't hear me?
It's if you listen to the show, you know that there's a lot of things about the Celtics I do not like. I'm not a giant Jason Tatum fan. I think Jason Tatum was instrumental in getting Jaylen Brown out of town. And I have to laugh at this a little bit. I do. I have to laugh at this a little bit because Jaylen Brown is going to a situation where I think Jason Tatum would really like to be in.
Yeah.
He's going to be now that LeBron's in Philadelphia, they're going to get every single primetime game that there is.
Yes.
They're going to be the centerpiece of the NBA, the focus of the NBA. And if the Sixers are on, primetime's going to be there. And what does Jason Tatum want more than anything else?
He wants prime time.
He wants prime time.
He wants to be all about Jason Tatum.
And Jason Tatum right now is going to be struggling for a fifth place finish in the East, maybe. Where Jaylen Brown is going to. There's a good chance that's a dominating team. There's a chance it's a bust.
Yeah. It could be a bust.
Even if it's a bust, they're going to be on TV. They're going to be hobnobbing with all the elite of the NBA because that's the LeBron effect.
Definitely.
And I just get a kick out of that. And I think I'm happy for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. And it's funny. Dog, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
We can't hear you. But
How about now? No?
Wait a minute. Let me try this. Dog, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, there
So
it is.
good.
Now we got you. We got
Should
you.
have Wendell on.
all right, Wendell, are you there?
Yes, I'm here in Exeter listening.
Oh my gosh, Wendell, sorry about that. We're glad that you are with us.
Yes.
What are your
I don't think they get the good enough value for Jaylen Brown from Philadelphia. That's the big point. They didn't get the value they should have.
I don't disagree with you. I think that they definitely could have gotten more for Jaylen Brown. There was such an impetus to get him out of town, and it didn't seem to come from Jaylen Brown, though.
No, I thought money was involved too. I think his salary. I thought that's why they got rid of him because of his salary. But now that all these other things that happened, I think it might be not right.
Yeah, and even getting Paul George in return, his salary isn't really that much less than Jaylen Brown. So it's going to be interesting. One thing I wanted to say, Wendell, is people have been talking about this. They're saying that Jaylen Brown was going to be like the Robin to Jason Tatum as Batman, and now they're saying in Philadelphia that he's going to become Alfred of the series, where he's going to maybe be the fourth. I don't think that's true. I think Jaylen Brown's probably still going to be the two in Philadelphia, and having LeBron James there with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, that's going to be a tough team to beat.
When Jaylen heard about did he throw a bag of money up in the air?
When Jaylen heard that LeBron was coming,
Yeah.
he did. And Jaylen said nothing about being separated from Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum said nothing about Jaylen Brown moving on. I know this is probably not a real popular opinion. I still think it was Jason Tatum that shipped him out of town.
I do too. Yeah, Jason Tatum wants to be the star. He took all of last season off except for the very end, and it needs to be all about Tatum. And Jaylen Brown was in the way because Jaylen Brown took a team that shouldn't have been the 2 seed in the East and made it Jaylen Brown's team.
Okay. Wendell, congratulations on the $50 gift card to the Back Bay Boathouse. You'll love it, enjoy it, and thanks for calling in.
Oh, thank you very much. I listen every week.
All right, we appreciate it, Wendell. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Want to do yours real quick?
Yeah, I'll do mine real quick. So if you listen to Overtime with Mike and the Hoss, which you can find on the Pulse Podcast Network, last week we talked about Tom Brady and Logan Paul. Tom Brady and Logan Paul have kind of created this feud. Just to be quick, if you want all the great details, listen to the Overtime with Mike and the Hoss. But it started back in February 2026. Tom Brady was on Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, where they joked about the WWE career that Logan Paul has made, and then Tom Brady kind of laughed off the comparison that Logan Paul said, you have pretty much saying that NFL players and WWE are similar athletes. A little bit of playful trash talk happened last week at Fanatics Fest in New York City. Brady and Paul exchanged insults. Brady open-handed slapped Logan Paul. And then we saw at the World Cup final, the FIFA World Cup final, there was more trash talk, and then Tom Brady and Logan Paul giving each other middle fingers. My take on this whole thing was, does TB12 really need this? He's got 7 Super Bowl championships, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 NFL MVPs. He's played 23 NFL seasons. He's a Fox NFL analyst, and he's a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. What I'm saying is, Tom Brady, why? Your whole career was built on professionalism, team first, highly focused, mentally tough, disciplined, hard worker, prepared. You don't need to stoop to this level. I use the word, it's kind of cool. I use the word cringy, and then if you saw David Portnoy 2 days later use the same word, saying this whole thing is just cringy. It's a cringe. It's disgusting. Tom Brady, stop it. Get away from Logan Paul. You don't need a WWE career. It's going to tarnish your legacy.
And I had said on Overtime, they can't help it. No, these guys can't help it. They're in the limelight. They're stars. They have to stay in the limelight. We had mentioned, Brady called up the league to see about coming back.
Yeah,
he just can't stand it. And being a broadcaster is not enough for him. He has to be in the pop culture limelight, and you don't get that with the broadcasting. You need to be on the field. You need to be in the ring. You need to be that guy. I think it's cringy. I think him flipping off at the World Cup, Logan Paul in front of this kid was just cringy, using that word again. And we use this to make the Happy Days reference. He jumped the shark.
Here's the one thing. The one take on this is that Tom Brady in the younger generation, so the kids that are maybe in their early 20s or in their teens, really don't know Tom Brady, who Tom Brady was at his prime. And this is maybe a way for him to make a connection with the younger population. But still, my take is, Tom, you don't need it. You're going to the Hall of Fame, baby. You are the man, the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Leave it at that. We will remember you, Tom Brady, 100 years from now.
We said the same thing about Belichick, too. Look what's happening there.
Yeah.
They just can't help it.
It's true.
Right. Egos.
Yes. Egos, that's right, dog. If you're a golfer, or if you know a golfer, you're going to want to be listening into our next segment, because we're going to be doing a trivia on golf with a massive giveaway for golf.
And even if you aren't a golfer, you just want to ride around on a golf cart and maybe get an appetizer to eat.
Yes. All right. We'll be right back when we can Haas.
News, traffic, weather, and discussion. Available to you anytime, anywhere with the always free to download Pulse of New Hampshire app.
My name is Dennis Roberts Jr., owner of Hillsboro Ford and Hillsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I've been in the car business most of my life, and I know some advertised deals can require a magnifying glass, a calculator, and possibly a law degree to understand, but that's not how we do business. Right now, we have a brand new Ram 1500 Laramie, stock number 6R057, MSRP of $75,150. Take off $16,206 in dealer discounts and manufacturer's rebates, and your bottom line drops to just $58,944. At $16,000 off, it makes it much more palatable. I don't know if palatable is a word I'd use when buying a car, but I just did, so we'll deal with it. There's no surprise or difficult qualifications needed to receive those savings. It's simply a great deal on a great truck. At Hillsboro Ford and Hillsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, great pricing doesn't have to come at the expense of great customer satisfaction. We're a family-owned and operated dealership, and we understand that without you, we simply don't exist. That's why earning your trust matters just as much as earning your business. So head to the hills, Hillsboro Ford and Hillsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, right here in historic Hillsboro, New Hampshire.
How do you spell fun? F-U-N-S-P-O-T. Fun Spot. Whether you're heading to the lake or just looking for a day of fun, your trip isn't complete without a visit to Fun Spot. With over 600 games, including 300 classic arcade games, kiddie games, and rides, Fun Spot is the ultimate destination for fun seekers of all ages. Be sure to visit Prizeland to redeem your tickets for fun prizes. But that's not all. Fun Spot also features a 20-lane, 10-pin, and candlepin bowling center, cash bingo, indoor mini golf, a restaurant, tavern, and so much more. And calling all pinball enthusiasts, you won't want to miss the Pinball Outpost with its awesome sci-fi theme and array of pinball machines, including Stern's latest hits like The Mandalorian, Jaws, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and James Bond 007, with leagues and tournaments throughout the year. Fun Spot isn't just an arcade, it's the largest arcade in the world. Come and experience the excitement with your family, friends, or for special occasions like birthday parties and group outings. Visit Fun Spot at 579 Endicott Street, Laconia. Open every day. For more details on all the fun events, visit funspotnh.com. That's funspotnh.com.
Whether you're starting a new project or remodeling your current home, choosing the right windows can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, we can make this very easy for you. Matthews Brothers is America's oldest window manufacturer, with over 170 years of experience in building, designing, and innovating windows. And our Sanford Hills collection is no exception, accurately being dubbed the new standard, not just for its stunning, historically accurate and beautiful design, but for its groundbreaking performance too. Our Sanford Hills double hung windows boast a performance grade of PG50 just in their base configuration, which means they're not just tough enough to handle hurricane force winds, but also excel at keeping the cold air out and the warm air in without even breaking a sweat. And with a huge range of customization options available, Sanford Hills windows and patio doors were designed with zero compromises. So what are you waiting for? Ask your local contractor about Sanford Hills by Matthews Brothers or visit MatthewsBrothers.com to find a dealer near you.
Coming up at noon, we talk tech with Jim Commando. In the meantime, we're back to Mike and the Hoss on the Pulse of New Hampshire.
Mike and the Hoss on the radio waves. Teachers by day, coaches making plays.
When we're at the mothership, we get to hear those things. We weren't hearing those in the past few weeks, so we do miss those, Bob. Thank you for that. All right, it's time for New Hampshire Sports, and we are going to have a giveaway here with a trivia question. It's a whopper. But New Hampshire Sports is brought to us by Bailey's Bubble.
Family-owned and operated Bailey's Bubble in downtown Wolfboro serves the finest ice cream in the state, May through October. If you can't make it to Wolfboro for ice cream, you can still order their hot fudge, panucci, and butterscotch sauces at baileysbubble.com. My favorite is their homemade hot fudge. When placing your order, don't forget to tell them that Mike and the Hoss sent you.
All right. Our first trivia question is going to be sponsored by Kingswood Golf Club. Whether you're chasing personal best or just enjoying a day on the course, make it Kingswood Golf Club in Wolfboro. Experience championship golf on a classic Donald Ross designed course with outstanding conditions, a full practice facility, and great food and drinks at the Sand Trap. Book your tee time today and see why Kingswood is one of the Lakes region's premier golf destinations. What we're giving away is a round for two people with a cart and a $10 gift card to the restaurant, to the Sand Trap.
Wow. So you're going to get a golf cart. You and a buddy can go golf, and then afterwards you can head to the Sand Trap and get yourself whatever you want with a $10 gift card.
Just to get it started.
Yeah.
And being Christmas in July, we kind of have a relatively easy one, maybe, but we'll see. Jack Nicklaus has the record number of major championships won. Who has the second most? So Jack Nicklaus has the record for the number of major championships won. Who has the second most?
603-228-2080. That's 603-228-2080. If you know who has the second most championships major championships behind Jack Nicklaus, 603-228-2080 for a chance to win a round of golf for two with a cart and a gift card at the Kingswood Golf Club.
All right. Speaking of golf, and one of the reasons why we had this question is the British Open, or the Open, as you had said before we went on air, was asked last weekend. And there was some fall. There was a couple major things that happened in the tournament, and it's got people talking about golf. So I guess that's a good thing. The first one, shout out to Ryan Fox, who won the tournament. What made it newsworthy for Ryan Fox winning the tournament is how he plays the game. Mm-hmm. He's a relative, I don't say nobody, but he's a relative unknown. And so people weren't familiar with his game. And he has got, you ever heard the term swing your swing?
Yes.
He has a very unique golf swing. And he's a unique golf swing that is him. So it makes every hacker like myself and the amateurs feel pretty good about their swings. Yeah. But what made news wasn't the swing, is how quickly he played. Mm-hmm. He was taking an average of about 6 seconds at the ball, where there are PGA players that take between 25 and 30 seconds at the ball. Yeah. And so you can imagine the contrast between a guy that's at 25 seconds to a guy that's at 6 seconds. And Charlie, you're going to have to, we got a call for it. So we got Richard from Hopkinton has an answer to our trivia question. Richard, what do you got?
I believe it's be Tiger Woods.
Well done, sir.
Good job. Congratulations. You just won yourself a golf for two with a cart and an appetizer gift card or whatever type of gift card you want at the Sand Trap. So you're going to Wolfboro. Are you a golfer?
Yes, I am.
Are you a fast golfer, Richard? Because we're talking about pace of play here in terms of Ryan Fox. Are you a fast golfer?
I try to be, yes.
So if you play a round of 18 with, let's say, 3 other guys, what is your expected time to finish?
Probably 3.5 hours.
Oh, that's a boy.
I like it. You are quick.
That's what play in front of us.
Yeah. Well, it's always the one that's in front of you that's causing the problems.
Right.
I can't stand playing with slow golfers. It's one of those pet peeves. And I can't stand with slow golfers. I have a buddy that a lot of times will go out as a twosome in a cart, and we'll do it in 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2.5 hours.
You're getting cardio, man. You're moving.
Yeah, we are moving. We are moving. But hey, Richard, congratulations on that. Look in the mail for that, and maybe we'll see you at the club.
Okay, that'd be great. Do I stay in the line?
You stay in line.
Stay in line. All right.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
So Ryan Fox is fast player. And then you start Colin Montgomery, and Colin Montgomery is one of those golfers that is generally hated from the United States. He took a lot of heat, Ryder Cups and majors and stuff like that. Never won the major, but he came out talking about the pace of play and that golf needs to deal with this at the professionals, because we're seeing amateurs do the same thing. They go through these swing routines, and professionals that are giving lessons to these players. And this is not a knock against PGA professionals,
right,
in terms of teaching pros, but they're going through these pre-shot routines that are taking a ton of time, and they're taking you to the course, and it's getting very frustrating. So Colin Montgomery came out and says, enough with this. It took him 5.5 hours to play the 4th round of the British Open. 5.5 hours.
Wow.
2 golfers. 5.5 hours. He referenced Lee Trevino back in the 70s won the British Open. 3 golfers in under 4 hours. So I think Richard would appreciate Lee Trevino's round rather than these guys. It's just taking too long to play. It's hurting the game. It's hurting the game at the amateur level. But it's making for crappy TV.
Yeah. I got a question. Golf question. Talk to me about some golf course etiquette. So if you're playing, you got a foursome, and then I'm ahead of you, and I've got a foursome, and I am just taking forever. What is the etiquette? What am I supposed to do?
If you're the group in front of you, well, generally you're supposed to let faster groups play through.
Okay.
Sometimes, like on a Saturday morning, like if we were out there today, it's not practical because you're stacked up. But one bad foursome could ruin the whole day for the whole course.
Gotcha.
Because they can back everybody up. It's really incumbent upon the course to have a ranger. If you play it up here, there are some courses that carry rangers, and they really hold the line. They'll say 4 hours and 15 minutes. Or
now, what does a ranger do?
Rangers keeps the pace of play. Yeah, keeps the pace moving. But if you go down south of South Carolina, where your daughter is now, and you play on some of those courses, those rangers are out there and they are moving it along because the courses are busy all day long. There's foursomes all day long, and they have to get everybody through. And slow golf ruins it for golfers. It just does. It ruins the experience. I played up at Owl's Nest last weekend with my son and a couple of his buddies, and we played the first 9 in 2 hours. Great. Second 9 took us 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Because we got stuck behind somebody that didn't want to let us play through. And it didn't necessarily ruin the day, but it put a little tarnish on the day.
Yeah.
It did. And so pace of play is kind of a big deal. The other big news, I'm going to get to this. The other big news that came out of this was the Bryson DeChambeau and the rules violation that happened. And so if you're not familiar with it, Bryson's ball was in the fescue, whatever they call it, the heather.
Real tall
grass. And he kind of did a couple of laps around the ball to tamp down the area. And
so he could have a clean backswing.
Exactly. And somebody called in, social media, they called in and called him out and said, hey, take a look at this. You can't do that. That happens a lot. That we see people calling in, they're watching on television, they see it on social media, they call in and say, you can't do that, that's a rules violation. How do you feel about that? I don't think there's any argument that DeChambeau is, pushing the boundaries of the rules on that at the very. That's to be conservative and kind.
Right.
How do you feel about people being able to call in and call somebody out that's on TV or whatever on a rules violation.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. I mean, the golf courses have, like, what do you call them? Judges, officials. Yeah, so you have officials on the golf course whose job it is to make sure that the players are abiding by the rules. The other thing, as I continue to answer this question, is from the golf perspective, I kind of put golfers like yourself at kind of a little bit higher. Like, you guys call penalties on yourselves.
Correct.
There's some integrity in the game that you wouldn't be out there breaking the rules on purpose.
When somebody gets called on penalty, like there's a ripple effect through the golf community.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want to be known as is a cheater. Patrick Reed, who's currently trying to work his way back to the PGA Tour, had that label for a long time that he would push the rules a little bit. Golf is about integrity. We see that players call rules on themselves all the time, rules violations on themselves all the time. I have a little bit of a problem with the whole calling in if you're watching it on TV, because not every player gets the same amount of television coverage. Bryson DeChambeau, every single shot he does gets covered on television. Every single one. Whereas
no one's going to watch me.
So it's a little bit of I say it's unfair, but you're supposed to follow the rules on yourselves, too. So how does unequal even playing field?
I agree with that. What is his reaction, though? He's kind of a chump.
He's a chump.
Just throwing that out there. Because once you get called on breaking the rules, accept it. Yes, I broke the rules. Own it. And he created a big to-do about it.
I'm not a Bryson DeChambeau fan, but he's good for golf because he's a villain. He's a villain. He's taking a little bit of that role as a villain. He also has a very large following on social media, and so he's brought in the younger youth to golf a little bit, kind of like Tiger did 25 years ago.
Sure.
So he's good for golf. He should go back to the PGA Tour. We're going to talk about that in a second. But he's got to own it.
Yeah.
He's got to own it and say, oh, yeah, not bringing everybody out back to this place, holding the whole golf course up, because you wanted to show the rules guy what he did, getting in the guy's face, getting the official's face.
And how I've become a bigger Rory McIlroy fan. It's just he pretty much made a comment basically saying, DeChambeau, you're a chump. I don't like it anyway.
I appreciate that too. For those guys to be honest and to call somebody out and say, I don't like it. Was pretty cool. Live Golf is falling apart. We've talked about this before on our shows, our last golf piece. How do you feel about these guys coming back to the tour? What should be the rule for them coming back? I know you put it on here. You said
I had a suggestion.
Yeah, go for it.
My suggestion was a mandatory 1-year suspension from the last live tournament that they played in. So if they play in one this morning, they can't come back to the PGA for a year. And then I implemented the fine. I don't know what the fine would be. I mean, these guys are bazillionaires, but the required players to pay all the dues for the years that they were not participating in the PGA. So kind of some reparations to get back into the PGA.
I think the PGA has a right to invite some players back with some penalty. But if you're not an invited player, then I think you need to go through the Q school. You need to start from ground zero. Because there's a lot of non-accomplished golfers that went to live, guys out of college that went to live, that want to come back on the PGA Tour, but you were never on the PGA Tour.
You got at least, if you had been on it before,
there's this entitlement. Not only do you have been on the tour, you have to be a star. You have to actually bring some value to the tour. You can't just be a guy. You can't be a jag, just another guy. You got to bring some value to the tour, and I think the PGA should have a right to invite certain guys. Bryson DeChambeau is great for the tour. He brings in a lot of revenue and television ratings and so on, just like Tiger. Not maybe to the extent of the Tiger, but along the same lines. But you can't be just another guy. You got to actually bring value to it, and either way, though, there should be a penalty.
Before we go to the break, just one quick question. What's the difference, Mike, when between a professional golfer, someone at this high level, and then a guy that's considered like a good golfer?
They've been doing this, past 5 or 6 years. They've been saying, what would a certain handicap shoot on this major course? Right. And the general feeling is that, like the U.S. Open, for instance, I'm a single digit. I'm a single digit handicap, and I would probably have a tough time breaking 95 to 100 on these really open courses. Yeah, they're that much better than a scratch golfer is considered to be like somebody who's a zero handicap. Yeah. These guys, like, I think Scotty Scheffler here is like a +8, which means 8 strokes better than a scratch golfer. And that's what the general consensus is, that if you're a single handicap guy, you're gonna have a tough time breaking 100 on these courses. They're that good. And so if they go to Kingswood, for example, these guys, the first time through they wouldn't, but as soon as they know the course, 60s in range, 59, 60s in range for most of the courses in New Hampshire. That's how good they are. So impressive. It is impressive. But the same thing goes for basketball too. A good high school basketballer, compare them to Jaylen Brown. It's just like being a baseball player.
You know what? You're going to get a chance maybe when you're out there to see Richard from Hopkinton playing some golf.
You will. Congratulations, Richard. All right, we're going to be right back with another trivia question on Christmas in July, Mike and Haas.
107.7 WTPL, the pulse of New Hampshire.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephanie from Crossroads Chiropractic, and I'm here with Natalie. Yes. So at Crossroads Chiropractic, lots of people come to get adjusted. What have you noticed?
So I've noticed everybody's different shapes and sizes. Everybody has a spine. You need to come and get adjusted. My husband is very tall at 6'6". I am just 5 feet. And, everybody benefits from it, where you just little misalignments can really put a kink in your weekend activities, and getting adjusted right beforehand is really beneficial for all of us.
Absolutely. Getting adjusted is so important at any age and any stage in life. And life really is better when you're well adjusted.
I couldn't agree with you more.
And I have to say, it feels great to get adjusted.
It does.
And it's fun. We make it fun at Crossroads.
100%.
Find us on the web at crossroadschiropractic.com. This month at 4 locations is just $59 for a complete exam with any necessary x-rays to find out how chiropractic might be able to help you.
Mom, it fell out.
What fell out?
My front tooth. It finally fell out.
Wow, look at that. Speaking of your teeth, that reminds me, you have an appointment coming up for your cleaning with Dr. Katz.
When?
Next week at Bow Family Dentistry, right down the street. And you can show her your missing tooth.
Cool.
Did I hear somebody's missing a tooth?
Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey, bud. Hon, I heard you talking about Bow Family Dentistry. Did you happen to set up my appointment for the sleep appliance thing?
I did. And Dr. Katz is ready to set you up with your sleep appliance so we can finally get a grip on that snoring.
I know, and I'm sorry, but I am looking forward to getting better sleep.
Trust me, same here.
That's right. At Bow Family Dentistry, you can bring your entire family into their office and they will address everyone's needs. This dedication from Dr. Katz ensures all patients and their families come back year after year. Bow Family Dentistry, enhancing your smile with comfort and care for over 30 years. Learn more at bowfamilydentistry.com.
Some things can steal your sunshine. I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Progressive provides protection for your boat and other outdoor vehicles so you can explore new things.
Oh, I can finally try pesto.
We meant like water skiing.
I've just never had pesto.
Or maybe take the boat somewhere new.
I mean, is pesto spicy or sweet? Oh, guess we'll find out, right?
Right. Bundle home or auto insurance with your boat, RV, or motorcycle and stay protected with Progressive while you explore.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for pesto.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Get in touch with the show anytime at thepulseofnh.com and on the free-to-download Pulse of NH app. Now, back to Mike and the Haas on
Mike and the Haas, sports talk classics in New England Magic broadcast fantastic. Hillsborough crew where the echoes scream. Fathers, coaches, chasing the dream.
You like pizza, Charlie? I love pizza. What are we doing right now? We are going to give away a Clemento's Pizzeria and Brew located in Rochester, New Hampshire. We're going to give away a gift card. It's another trivia question. Hungry after work or looking for the perfect game day pizza? Head to Clemento's Pizzeria and Brew on Washington Street in Rochester. From hand-tossed pizzas and wings to ice-cold drinks, they've got something for everyone. Dine in, take out, or order delivery. Clemento's Pizzeria and Brew, where great food brings everyone together.
Great food brings everyone together. Which
two? There are two, Mike. There are two Major League Baseball teams play its home games in the same city where deep dish pizza was invented. Which two Major League Baseball teams play their home games in the same city where deep dish pizza was invented? If you know, 603-228-2080, 603-228-2080 for a chance to win a Clemento's Pizzeria and Brew gift card on Christmas in July with Mike and the Hoss.
If you want to catch some more baseball, Red Sox are on today on the Pulse of New Hampshire. 3:10 pregame, 4:10 first pitch against those Toronto Blue Jays. It's a good one today. Sonny Gray and Dylan Cease are going. So Red Sox won last night. The streak is over, though.
Yeah, 15
games straight. It was fun. It was exciting. It brought them back relevance. They now currently hold the second wild card spot. I was able to go to one of the games, and there was a lot of life in the ballpark. I saw a good one. Last night was a good one. They won 20 out of 21 games.
Impressive.
That's incredible. Like baseball, that's incredibly impressive. Yeah. And I was really worried. I thought last night was a big one because they lost that second game with the doubleheader on Wednesday to lose stop the streak. And often you see when teams go on a streak that they lose a couple. There's such a letdown. They lose a couple. They didn't have that letdown last night. Patrick Sandoval pitched pretty well. He was shut up ball. They gave him a 3-run home run in the seventh inning to kind of tie things up, but they bounced right back. They bounced right back. There's a lot of life in that clubhouse. We're getting close to the trade deadline, a week or so away from the
August 3rd. Hey, before we talk Red Sox trade deadline, let's talk to Mike from Hopkinton. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
You got an answer for the trivia?
Yes, I do. I'm choosing Chicago.
You are correct. You got the Chicago Cubs and you have the Chicago White Sox. But more importantly, you got the deep dish pizza. So good.
Oh, yes.
What's your favorite pizza, Mike?
I like pepperoni.
Okay.
Deep dish is great for me.
Yeah, me too. Well, guess what? You're going to get a chance to go to Clemento's Pizzeria and Brew located in Rochester, New Hampshire. And make sure you tell my buddy Steve. Steve and his wife own it. They're looking forward to serving you some delicious pizza.
Oh, great.
All right. Congratulations, Mike.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for calling in. And more importantly, thanks for listening to Mike and the Hoss.
Okay, thank you.
So the trade deadline is coming up. The Sox now are they're in a position now where they could buy. They could buy. They're playing that well. They're 6.5 games out of first place. But if you go through some other metrics in terms of run differentials and stuff like that, they're near the top of the American League. Yeah. Is this a team you invest in?
I think so. I think you need to. If they didn't make such a great run, like you put in the notes, like, is it fool's gold? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think there's some type of magic has clicked. I mean, it takes us back many years. Remember that feeling? Something about the clubhouse changed, and then all of a sudden, they're in the World Series.
Well, I go back to 2013. I know there was a little bit more star power in 2013, but 2012 they were in last place, and nobody thought they were going to do anything in 2013. And there was the marathon bombing year and that whole thing, and it's just that intangible feeling came up that this team's not going to lose, and there's something special going on with this team. If you look at the lineup, they have no business doing what they're doing. Right? They really don't. There's a lot of journeyman minor leaguers are in this lineup. Yeah. And you got a lot of the pitching. Obviously, Sonny Gray being at the top of the list is pitching lights out. He's going today. It's going to be a great test for him against Dylan Cease, who I thought was so cringy in the All-Star game. He started the All-Star game, and we talked about that he was talking with the announcers about what pitch he was going to throw. Right. And I thought that was a little bit weird.
It was.
Sonny Gray should have started the All-Star game before they say it.
It wasn't even on the team.
No, it should be a red draft for who should have started the All-Star game.
Definitely.
They need something out of it.
Here's my question for you. Do the Red Sox, because they've won 20 of the last 21, do they not buy? Do they like, hey, we're going to roll the dice, we're going to stick with this team so we don't upset, the chemistry that's going on right now?
They need a catcher, they need a shortstop.
Yeah,
those are the two big things that they need. They need a catcher, they need a shortstop. You can make an argument that it's going to clock's going to strike 12 on Ziegler at second base. So, what I don't think you do is I don't think Anthony's in the fold. I don't think Mayer's in the fold. You don't bring those guys back.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if you bring back Crochet, but he's a little bit of a different. I wouldn't put him in the same category of those other.
You're going after someone. Do you get rid of Marcelo Mayer? You trade him?
Yes.
Okay.
If you can get something for him, you do. I think he's the number one thing that you try to move. I think Aaron Duran is somebody that you can upgrade, even though he did okay last night. But I think he's somebody you can upgrade.
Yeah.
I want to do this. When do we get back?
Yeah.
We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to play a game, you and Dog. But we're going to ask the caller to call in to join us. So at any point, we're going to give you a phone number 603-228-2080. And if you call in and play the game with us, and what it's going to be is going to be what's your first thought to mind. So I'm going to say a city. Well, just for example, I'll say Boston, and Charlie automatically going to say Tom Brady. And J-Dog's going to say somebody else. It's just what is the athlete that comes to mind when you say a city? And we're going to do it at the same time. We're offering that anybody who calls in can join in, and you're going to do a swag gift basket, basically, from Name Like
Water, which includes tons of flavored seltzers and maybe a shirt and a hat. It's gonna be awesome. And this, even though we're calling it a game, there are no winners or losers. You just
no. It's a lot of fun. So 603-228-2080. Call during the break and see if we can get you in. All right, we'll be right back. Mike and Haas.
This is the Pulse of New Hampshire, 107.7 WTPL.
Jen, Buddy looks amazing. I love his new haircut. Where'd you take him?
Nowhere. Wolfie's mobile pet spa came right to my house. No stressful car rides, no waiting rooms. Buddy got a full groom right in my driveway.
Really? Between work and the kids' schedules, I have no time to get Bella to the groomer. So they come to you?
Yes, they do.
That sounds like a dream. Bella hates car rides. Do they do big dogs?
Oh, yeah. All breeds, all sizes. And you don't even have to be home, so you can schedule anytime after the initial visit.
Nice.
And they don't just groom. They do dog walking and even pet sitting. When I went on vacation, they came and fed Buddy and took him on his daily walks at my house. No kennels, no stress.
That's perfect. I always feel guilty leaving Bella at a boarding place. How was Buddy after?
So happy. And they sent me updates and pictures. Plus, their walkers are trained, so I know he's in great hands.
I'm sold. I'm booking at Wolfies of Concord in Manchester today.
Wolfies of Concord in Manchester. Mobile grooming, pet sitting, and dog walking that comes to you. Pamper your pet today at WOOFIES.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-330-8323 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-330-8323. That's 800-330-8323. What do you have to lose? Call 800-330-8323. Again, 800-330-8323.
If you haven't switched to Pure Talk because you're not sure their coverage is every bit as reliable as Big Wireless, why not take them for a test drive? For a limited time, Pure Talk is offering any of their plans for just $15 a month for the first 3 months, including their top-tier unlimited data plan. No contracts, no commitments, just a great deal on a high-speed network with unlimited data from an American wireless company. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. and let the savings begin.
To all the local businesses, New England's largest locally owned multimedia company, Binny Media, wants to help you grow. We reach your customers wherever they are on this station and many others on eye-catching digital billboards through our full-service in-house digital marketing team and on connected TV, putting your brand on their screens. We'll connect your business to future customers in traffic, social feeds, and streaming shows. Binny Media, rooted here, reaching everywhere. Learn more at BinnyMedia.com.
You're listening to the Granite State's own Mike and the Hoss on the Pulse of New Hampshire.
I want to listen to the whole song, and I want to get to the game.
Yes.
And we have somebody that's going to be joining us. Jason Walton is going to be joining us for the game. But first, our fourth final segment is brought to us by Maine Love Water.
Maine Love Water and Seltzers are sourced from pristine Maine waters, delivering a crisp, refreshing taste in every can. Next time you reach canned water or seltzer, choose Maine Love. What is Jason going to win, Mike?
Jason, you're going to win a water and swag gift basket from Maine Love. And we've seen parts of this before. It's awesome. There's hats. There's Maine Love Water is about as good as you get in terms of sparkling water, and you'll love it. So Jason, you're with us.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Awesome. Great.
So here's the game, Jason. I'm going to say a city, and you, Dog, Charlie are going to say the first name that comes to mind. And we're just going to talk about those names that come to mind, okay?
We're not all going to say it at once, right?
Let's be quick.
Yeah,
let's be quick.
We'll let Jason start.
We'll go Jason will go first, and then we'll go Charlie, and then Dog. Okay. You ready, Jason? You ready, Jason?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's start easy. Boston.
We got to go with Ortiz on that one.
Right. Tom Brady.
Larry Bird.
There we go. You can say something. We can repeat. We can repeat. Okay. I think those are all kind of winners. When I did this, I was doing physical therapy. I said Bob Orr.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I went Boston was Bob Orr.
Sure. No wrong answer there.
No, none there. All right. Baltimore. Jason, you're up.
We're going to have to go with Cal Ripken.
Ray Lewis.
Lamar Jackson.
I would have said Ripken all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all day long.
I don't want to repeat Ripken, and I love Ripken.
You can repeat.
Thanks for stealing my thunder, Jason.
You can repeat.
Right.
The first thing that comes to mind. All right, Jason, Dallas.
Oh, man, we got to go with Emmett Smith on that one.
I agree with you, Emmett Smith.
Dirk Nowitzki.
All right. I went Roger Staubach. Okay. When I think Dallas, I think Roger Staubach. Denver.
Ooh, Denver. How about let's go with Von Miller on that one.
That's a good one. John Elway.
Nikola Jokic.
NBA guy over there. I was LA all day. How about this one? Seattle.
Ooh, Seattle. We're going to have to go with the Griffey Jr. on that one.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ichiro.
That's a good one. First one came to mind from was Steve Largent.
Ooh, okay.
That was one that came to mind.
Until Russ Wilson came along, the greatest Seattle Seahawk of them all.
Yeah. San Francisco. This one's for you, Charlie. Jason?
San Fran. Well, you can't really go anything but Montana on that.
I can. Steve Young.
Okay.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
All three. Joe Montana being the greatest.
Joe Montana. I would have gone Joe Montana there too. This is a tough one, and I did this with my friends. We struggled with this one. New York.
Well, I hate everybody from New York. No offense to any of the listeners out there. But unfortunately, as much as I don't like them, I got to go with Jeter.
That's a good one. I have Derek Jeter as well.
Broadway Joe Willie Namath.
Joe Namath.
We're seeing that a lot of them come to quarterbacks, and Namath was kind of a stretch. I went Babe Ruth.
So that's a good one.
I did Babe Ruth.
Joe Namath's most famous quote. I want to kiss you.
I thought it was like guarantee it. Well, I didn't guarantee that kiss with Susie Colbert.
All right, Miami.
Ooh, got to go Marino on that.
Oh, you got to believe it. Love Dan Marino. I wish he had won the Super Bowl, but he didn't.
Dog.
Dwayne Wade, who did win a championship and has an awful statue outside the Casilla Center in Miami.
Is Dan Marino the greatest quarterback to ever win?
I think so.
I think so.
Jason, what do you think?
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
He was a modern day quarterback in not modern days.
Yeah.
Right.
Better
He was
than
doing stuff we'd never seen before, but it didn't mean anything when it came to the end.
right. And he was better than Jim Kelly. Right.
He was better than Jim Kelly. Yeah. Atlanta.
Ooh, Atlanta. How about let's go with Matt Ryan.
Ooh, Matt Ryan, that's good. I'm going to go with Hank Aaron.
I'll go Tom Glav or Greg Maddox. Excuse me, Greg Maddox.
Greg Maddox.
Hank Aaron. I think Hank Aaron's a good one. This is for our friends at the Heinz Group. Buffalo.
Well, I know you just slammed him, but as a kid, man, watching those Bills, Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas and Bruce Smith. I mean, come on, man. It's a hard team.
Jesus, stick to the rules. You get one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Bruce Smith.
All right, because that's fine. You know why? Even though I didn't really slam him, I mean, Marino's better than Jim Kelly. I like Jim Kelly, so Jim Kelly's my pick.
Thurman Thomas.
I had Thurman Thomas.
Yes.
Thurman Thomas is mine. Houston.
Ooh, Houston. Let's go with I need a second on that one.
That's fine.
Charlie, what do you got?
What's that?
What's that?
Did Verlander pitch in
Verlander pitched in Houston. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Verlander. Yeah. Great pitcher. I'm going to go with Hakeem Olajuwon.
Dog?
Nolan Ryan.
So I was between Hakeem and Nolan, and I went with Hakeem.
Hakeem's a dream.
I'm surprised you didn't go NBA on that one, dog. Los Angeles. We got time for a couple more?
Yep.
Los Angeles. I'm a big Stafford fan, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to go with Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Magic. Detroit.
Detroit. Let's go with I'm gonna need you to go first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Barry Sanders.
Dog.
Isaiah Thomas.
No. I
Barry Sanders all day long.
Yeah, Barry Sanders. All right, the last two. We got one for Dog, one for Charlie. Cleveland.
LeBron.
Tommy.
Oh, good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I would go with LeBron James.
Bernie.
Bernie Kosar.
Kosar.
Oakland.
What do you got,
Jason? Oakland.
Seiko.
I'm going to go with Ricky Henderson.
Dennis Eckersley.
Yeah, I had Ricky Henderson. Yeah. Hey, Jason, thanks for calling. Congratulations. Well done. You did very good. Stand in line. Dog's going to take your information.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Enjoy the weekend. Thanks for listening to the show. And of course, thanks for playing.
So that's gonna just about do it for us. I thought this went really well.
Yeah. Christmas in July has been fun.
We have a new what do you call it?
An annual
Christmas
in July.
Yeah, we obviously will be back next week for more Mike and the Hoss. This is good. Coming into the mothership, we get to go to have lunch with Dog.
Yeah.
I'm looking to congratulate all our winners and obviously thank all our sponsors for helping us out with this.
Yeah. We appreciate all of our sponsors. This was fun. It was a good show. Looking forward to doing it again. The one thing I just is, do you think? So I know we talked about the Red Sox. We got about a minute or so. Are the Red Sox going to buy or sell or do nothing?
I think they're going to walk that line.
Okay.
They're going to buy some. They're going to sell some things. I still think Sonny Gray's gone. I'm surprised he's pitching today. And I think he should be gone because there's so much value there with him. There's so much value. They can pull in so much for him. So I think that's going to be about it. All right, Dog, we're all set? He's waving at us. So thank you everybody for listening. We'll be back next week with more Mike and the Haas. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye bye.